Oh, crud, I didn't change the Twitch title. Cooking stream, food and drink. Update. Post. Grab this. Update. Save. Update. Cancel. Nose. I'm like, I knew there was something I was forgetting. Always forgetting. Okay, we got everything posted. You know what? There we go. That's more fitting for the intro. It will switch. I think so. Oh, right. I should do that. Got like a minute to get this set. Whoa, what the heck? It's actually playing audio in the background? That's weird. Okay, interact. Mute. Okay, there we go. Got that set up. So now, while it does suffer from stream delay, I've got a whole little laptop hooked up. I have no idea actually what the stream delay is, so we're gonna be dancing until I see myself on screen. I feel like it's gotta be like something like 10 seconds, right? So I don't know yet. Probably hello? There's gotta be like 10 seconds of delay, right? Hello, chat. For a couple seconds. Just like no idea when the stream actually started. Hello, Gold. Hello, Raw Girl. Yeah. Okay. So, bread stream. Obviously, I think I've done bread baking in the past. So I needed to think of something, and I was low on ideas. So today's stream, I'm gonna make like, I guess they'd be considered like savory-ish bread like roll. So like think a cinnamon roll kind of, or actually what's that like cake roll, but with beans in one and broccoli in the other. So step one, Oh, 1 second. I have to actually put the parts back in. Step 1, I soaked beans overnight. So before we do anything else, those, as I knock everything over off screen. So before anything else, the beans have to go in the pressure cooker. We need to cook these beans, because a stream like this is all about timing. Because we need the beans done sometime before the bread is done in the bread maker. Hello, Undead. So get our bottle of pre-soaked beans and just dump them in. Like, this is a weird. I could have made a much more appealing idea for a stream, but you get beans and you get broccoli in bread. Now, okay, I have made broccoli buns before. Broccoli and cheese buns are actually good. So, despite everything, it's still, I mean, despite everything, the broccoli buns should at least be decent. I'm just gonna put this in for whatever amount of time, and actually, should I? 1 second, I'm gonna cancel this. I should put a little salt in, I think. Yeah, this first part of the stream is, gonna be a little goofy, just because I have to do pre-prep, because our steps along the way... Our steps along the way is step 1, beans. Those have to start cooking. Is this visible? Yeah. Those have to start cooking and progress for a little while. And then we get the bread in, and then the bread is cooking. While the bread is cooking, we saute like the broccolis, and we get the beans cooked. Because they'll be like barbecue beans, I guess. Like baked barbecue beans. And then the bread comes out, and we get that rising a little bit for a couple minutes while we finish up like the beans and stuff, and then we roll them out, and we spread the beans on it, we spread the broccoli on it, and then we cook it. Which, just so I don't forget, because I'm bound to forget, even though we don't need it for a while, I am just going to preheat the oven. I'm not sure if I would usually preheat the oven this early, but production something. Anyway, don't mind me. I gotta did we have any broccoli? Okay, I gotta go grab from the big freezer real quick. I didn't actually grab the frozen broccoli. I have a couple like things of cheese I can mix with it, but yeah. Oh wait, I can use, we have little bags. It is weird that you can hear me wherever. It always is weird. But it's why we do the lapel. Okay. Cheap bags of broccoli. Bean baked bread. What breads are you doing? Well, I guess I already answered that. Oops. Oh. Sorry, I'm just like, why is the, why is everything hurt? Yeah, I just want to start thawing these broccolis now, so that I can have them ready in a moment. So, we'll just, holy moly, those are actually kind of large. I kind of don't mind having extra, because I'll probably just put it in something. I think I have some spare rice in the fridge that I can just mix it with afterward. I don't even... I don't even know what to put here. It's just one, and then like a pound of broccoli. I don't know. How much? Into the trash you go. I heard beans and broccoli. Beans and broccoli goes in bread. That's basically it. the bread part of the stream will be the... What the heck? What do you mean defrosting for 9 minutes? The bread part of the stream will always be the best part of the stream. While I wait on things, because again, these... Like, the beans are gonna need a while. That's, like, I can kind of stall for a bit. The bread is gonna take about, 30 minutes in the bread maker if I use the bread maker. So I've kind of got some time. Before we need it. In the meantime, by the way, is the audio good? I was having trouble getting it, like, good earlier. In the meantime, I had a kind of silly thing to mention. So, if you remember, I've been doing cleaning around the neighborhood, and today was one of those sort of awkward situations where, like, I went down, and in the little lobby area of the apartment, the little box I had left for people to, put bags, or if they wanted bags for cleaning up anything, somebody had gotten rid of it. Sounds fine. There's sometimes a little dip in quality for, like, a sec. Yeah, I think that's just the thing getting bumped around, probably. 90%. 90% is really low. I don't know why I have these here. But anyway, yeah, so the little box I had, my little, like, community cleaning box, somebody got rid of it, so I'm very stubborn and I made a new one. So I'll be putting this down in the lobby area, replacing it. It's cleaning box 2.0. So, like, I was really defeated this morning when I saw that, like, somebody had thrown away the thing that I had on there. But if there's one thing I am, it's stubborn, so I just made a new one, and I'll put that down after the stream. So basically with this other one that I made, I decided, because the other one was like one of those big boxes of eggs, so I decided to, like, draw on it a bit, so that, you know, maybe it'll look nicer, because I figure if there's one reason maybe somebody would have gotten rid of it is, like, it wasn't, like, completely ugly or anything, but it was just, like, a plain cardboard box that had been used for eggs that I wrote my message on, and I, had, man, these broccolis actually are gonna take a while. Here, I'm gonna put both bags in. Yeah, so I made this one a little bit more cutesy. Yeah, I made this one this is a lot of broccoli. Maybe I overdid it a little. I'll eat it all, even if it's not all in the bread. Maybe like a card would help too. So that's the thing that's kind of messed up about it is, the other one did have like a little message on it about what I was doing with the bags and that I appreciated the help. I had even added a sticky note at some point onto the side of it thanking those who had already given bags, because that's the thing. I got to appreciate that while one person may have ruined the fun, other people had been leaving their grocery bags behind like it requested. So, you know, it was kind of nice. You know, while it lasted, things were decent. So I don't know who got rid of it. Even worse, just the other day, I had actually added a second box next to it. That was a tiny little mini Lost and Found that I had built. Or I say build, but I modified another little... That box actually looked better than the first box. I put it there. I had a couple toys I had found in the, like, lawn around the place. And I had put it there. I'd put toys in it that I'd found. The kids in the apartment complex clearly took the toys, but it's like whoever threw that away with my other box clearly must have not seen that these things were getting use. So, I don't know. But I am stubborn, so I'll keep trying. Anyway, I know I should learn how to knead bread one day, but I'm not gonna lie, I just let the bread maker do it. I've tried kneading bread, I will say, I have tried. I don't know, man, the bread maker just makes such nicer bread than anything I can ever knead for myself. Actual box at some point. Yeah, it's like, part of me likes the fact that I'm using cardboard boxes I'm recycling to do it. I have been trying to think, because I find things like gloves in the neighborhood that clearly, like, I've left them there on, like, the ground for, like, a week, or I've moved them into better spots and they remain, where it's like people aren't finding the gloves that they're missing. So it's like, I would love to make, like, a little community, lost and found of some kind. I think it was 4 scoops, 5, 6. Okay, so we got 3 cups of flour in there. Which are good at tasks, which are too simple to mechanize. My hand-kneaded bread is usually less dense than our bread machine ones. Interesting. I guess for me, I've been making things like pizzas, and I really need that nice stretchy bread. I mean, I could try on stream. I think I'll have time to try to mess with it. I mean, okay, so if that, well, ooh, wait, okay, so the one benefit of using the bread machine will be able to do that while I'm working on these. Cause yeah, I gotta shred this broccoli. I want to make like a broccoli paste. I might not shred all of the broccoli though, cause that's a lot of broccoli that I need like 1.5 bags of broccoli. Yeah, it does benefit some multitasking that otherwise I wouldn't be able to do. But yeah, it's like I posted a joke on my Blue Sky of just like humans. They only think about themselves. Like this is my villain arc. This is what beats me down into trying to do goodwill and just kind of losing the battle, I guess. I will say it is overwhelming how much trash I've picked up and how much more there always is. We're just gonna put half a teaspoon of salt. That's probably a lot of salt for. We've been trying to reduce our salt a bit. You don't really need that much salt in bread, if I'm being honest. I mean, it makes it. What the heck? The screen. What? It doesn't consider OBS an active program? Okay, I'm gonna have to tap the screen occasionally. Oopsies. Let's see here. Where be yeast? Yeast! I know you're down here. I made a mistake. I wanted to try a different granola bar thing. And we got a really big pack of these sweet and salty peanut bars. I just remember there's one in the fridge I gotta tell Dan to eat. I'm like, oh, peanuts, I can eat that. It has almond butter. So now we have like 1,000 of them, and I'm like in a weird spot of like, well, I think, I can't remember, but Kyle might have liked them, and Dan can only eat the occasional one because he's reducing his salt. So it's just like, oops. But I've been eating nothing but oats lately. So we got our big jar of yeast. Oh yeah. I at least do have soup. A bunch of jars of soup that I can eat the bread with. So even if it doesn't come out like the most amazing, soup contingency. bake stuff, and they use broccoli as a replacement for weed while filming. Oh no! I keep wondering if they actually use broccoli ones as well. My favorite, but I don't dislike them. I'll get them eaten if need be. Yeah, it's like it should be mostly fine. We'll see how long it takes Dan to get through them. I mean, it's not like they'll go bad. Anyway, so this webcam's like a lot better in terms of its resolution. That's the one thing I'm really glad, you know, for the money. Really nice webcam. Still not sure if, like, for stuff like this, it's like, should I be, like, getting, like, really in there with the camera? I will move the camera, actually, real quick. Because we're starting to get into the... Oh, wait. One second. Okay, over the table. Okay. This is a long USB. But it's not long enough, apparently. Whoa. Okay. And then down you go, right? I'm gonna shut my door because it's a mess in my room right now. Well, okay, maybe not all the way. There's a wire here, but yeah, it's a little bit of a mess in there. Let's just also control the lighting. Whoa, where are we going, webcam? Oh. Get more wires so I can do that. Manhandle you! I need to make more oat cookies. I like those a lot. Yeah, actually, I should make oat cookies, because, like, otherwise, lately... Now, is this oats? Yeah, this is whole grain blend of oats and rye. I've been, like, addicted to these, and I just need to, like, make something at home so I can actually have control over, what's in them. Oh, that's not where the camera is. Whatever these, crunchy breakfast oat bars. It's like, I don't have it anymore, but I have, like, the remains, like, this is a silly thing I've got, which is, it's mostly oats in here. I was making little, like, crunchy oat, like, chunks to go with my, I've been making, like, trail mix a lot lately. And, so, hey, you remember the gingerbread stream? Well, this is my forever, this is my forever topping mix. I took and I ground up all of, like, the sugary bits, and all, like, the remaining bits from the gingerbread stuff at the end, and I mixed it together, and then I added, like, oat bits and just all kinds of other things. Like, anything I have just scraps of that I think I can put on a, that I think I can put on, like, ice cream as, like, crunchy bits. I've just been doing that. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out... Unfortunately, I can't really get the webcam much higher. I need a really, really tall, one of these if I really want to get in there and have, like, a top-down view. Won't that go stale? Well, I guess that's the point of, I've been, like, adding things and using it, I guess. Obviously, it'll go stale eventually if I don't eat any of it, but I've been eating a bit every week, so. Okay, where was I? Okay, I put... So we have the flour, we have salt, we have yeast. So I'm going to snatch an egg from off screen that I've already pre-warmed. And some olive oil. And actually, I might have to adjust the camera one more time because... oh yeah, the fan from this has probably been interrupting my microphone. I didn't even consider how loud that might be. Where's my measuring cup? Oh, is it dirty? Oh no! Well, we're gonna rotate this for a second so you can watch me clean. Pre-warmed egg. The thermal properties of egg. Again, you have to remember, America, we, like, don't treat our chickens well, so they're refrigerated. Plus, refrigerated eggs do admittedly just last freaking forever. Before I forget, let me shuffle this around and see how it's coming along. So I make sure to leave, when I do bread, I make sure to leave an egg out for an hour or two. Okay, I gotta move everything from the bottom onto the top. I guess it also makes sense to refrigerate them with the fact that we buy them like 5 dozen at a time. I'm not sure if that, like, is that normal for you guys, or do you just, like, get a single dozen at a time? Wouldn't that be easier, Albane Marie? What? Huh? Oh, educate me. Words? Phrases? Explain it like I'm 5. I don't know. Yeah. Two times. Okay, you get a dozen. You get the little 6 cartons, I guess. Yeah, we get a load of eggs at once. It's cheaper in bulk, and it means we can generally get that many in, like, every couple weeks. And yeah, so that's the one thing. Funny enough, even when I have, like, if I do chickens at home eventually, which I really, really want to, thaw with hot water, put glass in water to thaw. Oh, so the one awkward thing, we still haven't gotten any large bowl, like glass bowls. I guess I could have done that with a metal bowl, but the one thing that I kind of lose out on having moved is all of the stuff we had at the old house. We've kind of been working on regaining our supply, but I don't know if I have double boiling kind of set up right now. So, Albane Marie. Interesting. That's the term for that for you. Neat. Yeah, that would generally be better. I mean, if it was like chicken, funny enough, I would just put it in water and then put it in there. That gets the chicken more consistently, but that's also, you know, our chicken is frozen. Okay, where was I? Okay, I need to further move this camera. Let's see if I can get you guys a view of over, just like peeking out over here. Okay, yeah, that actually works. So before I put the egg and whatnot in, I want to start grabbing some hot water inside Marie's bathtub? Interesting. So, again, of all of the little things that, if you can find one for cheap, which I don't know if you can tell from over there, but we definitely found this one for cheap because it was, like, completely dented in on the side. If there's certain things that I allow myself to feel like I have a fancy living in our apartment, it is the stupid little water cooler over there. Water heater and cooler. The dent does not show on camera. Really. Male living spaces. Yeah, like, one second, let's see. Can I point on screen? Let's see. Where's my finger? Okay, down a bit. It's not on screen. No, over. No. Sorry, I'm on a delay. Like, up a little. Well, okay, I was pointing at the water cooler a second ago. So the TV here, this nice large TV that we got, we found in the lobby area. It was like not like, I guess actually I don't really know why. I guess it has like a little electrical problem, so somebody was getting rid of it. This one down here is actually like a little thing we had at the old house, which is an old TV Dan had that we've got all our old like video game systems set up on. Oh wait, no, up a little, there we go, right around here. Yes, this console is sitting on milk crates. Yeah. I will say, like, I would like to have some like shelves in the back, but like we're kind of running out of like storage space. So like over there in the back corner is our big chest freezer, our little cart that we move like groceries around, and like a big box. Actually the big box the chest freezer came in that we use for like storing a bunch of stuff. So yeah, it's a little bit male living space up in here. Yeah, it's just you need the spot for the shelves to go. By the way, how is this? I got a little distracted. It's actually a little hot. One second, I'm gonna go add some more cold water to it. Oh, the other reason why I kind of like, if you live in an apartment, recommend, if you can find a water heater and cooler, and if you have like a little bit of ingenuity like Dan has, it's really nice to be able to filter out all the chlorine, because yeah, we we shove like a water filter into it. It doesn't actually have one built in, but yeah, so we kind of have a water filter. A little hot, but that's within limits. Chlorine. Yeah, welcome to American water. They freak out about anybody putting fluoride in, while all the water in America is pretty much chlorinated. It's like, I wonder, considering even with the water filter, some of it still gets through. Yeah, I wonder if the fact that I've gone from well water to chlorinated water is, like, causing any of my problems. So yeah, we only drink our water from that, generally. Just because, again, I mean, I at the very least hate the taste of chlorinated water. I think that's, like, the thing that really messes me up the most, is that the like, I think the fluoride or whatever is supposed to balance out in a weird way the damage that the chlorine causes. I hate, like, oh, it's so bad. But yeah, the filters are pretty good at getting rid of it. But yeah, city water oftentimes is pretty bad. Like, it's actually amazing to me that, like, the whole conspiracy about, like, fluoride in the water is a thing. But, like, none of those same people ever seem to talk about chlorinated water. But anyway, yeah, we're just mixing the dough a bit. These days, honestly, these days I would usually just throw everything into the bread maker and let it kind of just do its thing. Man, I really wish I could get an overhead camera. I think that would look really good. You don't realize how much vertical space you can use until you have one. I need a step stool, because even with the little bits of vertical space that I have, even with what I have, I can't reach things sometimes. I think I could probably add a little bit more of that water. How tall were you again? You'll have to translate that into centimeters, but 5'7"? Or somewhat like 5'7" or 5'8", somewhere in between, maybe literally half. I'm like whatever at the last time I checked, whatever was listed as average male height. Though I don't actually really know if that metric it's very wet, but 170, that sounds correct. I shouldn't say like average height because like I think the area I live in now, I feel like I'm below average height. The area I lived in before, it might have been average. And like I don't know, some places in Europe definitely not average. Some of y'all are tall. Which obviously within my own household I'm very below average. I live with like 2 6-foot people. That's where you get that gag that the last time me and Dan did like cooking together on one of these, he moved the camera up and he's like, "That's what you look like to me," and I'm like, "Really?" I mean, see, that's what gets me. I mean, I don't know what I am on like my mom's side, but on my dad's side, I think we're nearly like 50-ish% German. Like it was like something 40% or you know. Okay. We're just gonna let this do its thing. I think I made this a little wet. I'm gonna maybe let that go for a minute and then add a little extra flour. Yeah, 5'11". It's like I can't remember entirely how tall Dan is, but he might be just under 6 foot. I can't remember. Yeah, and then there's Gold here, who's... Are you 6 foot or are you a little more than that? I can't remember. But then your brother is taller than you, and it's just like, oh my gosh. You got tall German, I got short German. 5'11". Sure. I'm pretty sure you and Dan are pretty much the same height. I feel like you've got to be like 6 foot. I don't know, man. Unless everybody's shrinking. You can only have a max. Or drinking water here. I think, like, I don't know what the actual stats are. It's probably, like... It's probably not that, like, not too bad, but you can taste chlorine in water once you get used to not having it. I mean, you can just taste it in general. I wonder, like, yeah, I wonder what the United States is. See, that might be the thing where, like... It might, like, end up confusing you, partially because, like, even if you can have, like, a maximum, some, you know, places might not be actually doing nearly the maximum, and in the United States, you're gonna have, like, a similar sort of thing. But then, like, some states are gonna have, like, barely any, and then other states are gonna be, like, near the maximum if they can get away with it. See, this is the hard part about, like, balancing the dough. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm just trying to get to, like, a specific consistency, and I'm questioning. So it's, like, slightly higher here. Yeah, so... Yeah, the difference will end up being, like, you know, the max might be your 0.7. but then, like, maybe your local, you know, maybe your local group is putting, like, 0.2 in. But then you go somewhere else, and they're putting, like, 0.6 in, and the difference is, like, night and day. Anyway, the machine will do its job. Put this away. The dough crushing machine. Sorry, I think to myself about how it's both silly and kind of messed up, the thought that I always had about the town I grew up in basically prided itself in like, oh yeah, we have really high chlorine and really low fluoride. And then basically everybody I knew in that town had terrible teeth. I feel like that was a thing. Don't put your money in that then. Okay, so I'm debating how I want to do this. I lied! I'm just putting onions in the bread. That is a big onion. So I'm debating... Okay. In the dough crusher. I'm debating how I want to, handle the broccoli. Because I need to saute, some of the stuff. As I vanish off screen and just summon a pot. I want it, like, cooked first. And then I'll put it in the bread. So, like, if it's pre-cooked, I think it'll just come out better once it's cooked. So I'm just debating. I think maybe I saute the broccoli now and then blend it? Or maybe if I saute the broccoli enough, it might just be, like, soft and I don't have to blend it. That might actually make more sense. So I'll just cut this, like, small-ish. Like, nothing, like, too big, nothing too crazy. Actually, I could get in closer with the camera. Also, hello there in chat. And down. Yes! Oh my gosh, I love this new camera so much more than the old one. I haven't gotten to do a cooking stream with it yet, and it's so much better. Also, the setup with this laptop that I've got sitting over here. Gold just had, like, an old laptop. Well, actually, was it, like, one that your dad had that he was getting rid of? I wouldn't be able to stream with it. It's not nearly good enough for that. But it's great for, like... For instance, I couldn't find a physical copy if They Thought They Were Free. So I ended up, finding a PDF, or I should say Gold did. I don't know, I was struggling for some reason. So I read that on the laptop, and now I've got it set up. So the laptop is... Like, I just have OBS on it. It's not streaming, but I'm using the browser system on OBS to display the stream. If it's blanched, but we will see. I almost wonder, Sorry, now I'm just thinking to myself, I don't know what the dynamics of having just, like... thawed it, like, I mean, that's kind of the opposite of, no, yeah, that's like the opposite. I basically just reverse blanched it by thawing it like this. It's weird to think about, but, yeah, like, I guess I'm not gonna keep it too raw. I am gonna saute it. I don't really know. It'll get some dark color from that. But yeah, it's really funny. So I can actually see YouTube chat now, even though there's nobody in there, because I think YouTube decided I had too many political takes on one of my streams, and now it doesn't show my videos anywhere. I mean, I don't know. I'm being a bit facetious with that. I don't actually know. I think I got my my free trial of Algorithm is up, and that momentary, this seems pretty good is over. Plus, I think maybe the other funny thing is Witching Hour now just comes into Twitch chat, so that was one of my main YouTube viewers. Yeah. Actually, let me check on the bread real quick. I can see YouTube chat now, and we don't think a lot. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the most knowledgeable bread baking that you'll ever get any information from. I am just, oh man, sorry, I've got to do a pizza stream. I might be flying by the seat of my pants with whatever this recipe is, because I'm just making up something. I really do have to do another pizza stream. It's been ages since I did that one ages ago. I've got to show you my skill differences. I think my next stream, like my next cooking stream, whenever I get around to it, dude, I know how to hand toss now. Like, I mean, I'll mess it up on stream. I know that's the rules. But I figured out how to hand toss pizza, and I'm like, I mean, the sad part is, this is a lot of broccoli. Oh my gosh. The sad part is, hand tossing pizza, when you actually figure out how to do it, is so much faster than rolling the pizza out, that it's like the one thing that makes me go, oh, I gotta do a pizza stream again. And then it's gonna be like 2 to 3 minutes of the entire stream, because I mean, it's so fast. True. I suppose Twitch wouldn't be one's, I've seen how other streamers that aren't, like, predominantly chefs cook. I mean, just thank goodness I'm not a YouTube influencer trying to cook. That's the only thing worse. Yeah, this pizza stream. We can do weird topping pizza again. See, that's where I part of me just wants to actually, like, I think I could do one weird pizza and one normal pizza. This is so much! Yeah, like, one weird pizza and one normal pizza, because I just want to actually, like, show off, like, a good pizza. The only thing I'm not 100% on with some of the work I've been doing with learning pizzas, because that's the thing. I do a pizza I do 2 pizzas every week now. Because Sundays, because that's, like, both, Golden Dan's, like, primary days off. Like, I clean the kitchen, and then I make, our pizzas, and then we watch anime. So, it's been a fun cycle to do. But it does mean that I end up getting, a pizza practice almost every week. I sound like such a hater. So you're North America? How could you tell? Yeah, oh man, the pizza practice. Oh wait. You said pizza twice a week. I was gonna say, I can't remember if culturally Americans have Sunday day off versus Sunday first of the week, or I don't even, I don't know. I'm extrapolating a little too much, I think. But actually, it's pizza once a week because, well, okay, I guess I make pizza once a week, but it's 2 pizzas, and then we have leftovers. So I guess it's like 1.5 pizza a week. I don't know how you gauge it because the leftover pizza, just dump that. The leftover pizza is first come first serve on whoever wants it. So, you know, if we go a little ham on the pizza and you know, each person takes like a full 4 slices, you end up having another like 4 left. Oop, I just hit the microphone. I hope that didn't do anything. Order pizza in one day. I can always do fries on Saturday. I mean, it's fun to make, for sure. Definitely one of the fun parts with making pizza is just, like, you know, trying different things. Like, I've done stuffed crust, I've done... okay, actually, trying different things usually actually just ends up being... Okay, how can I perfect my recipe, and then how can I perfect my recipe, and then how can I make the crust better? I've tried a bunch of different things. Okay, I'm going to... I think the outer layer of this onion's a bit bad, so I'm gonna have to peel it back a little extra. Yeah, it's been sitting in there a little while, so I'm gonna strip this onion down a bit. There we go. Much better color underneath. Give it a quick wash as well. I mean, this is just a red onion. I have regular white onions. Actually, I have that, and I have green onion, like spring onions, the little long ones, leeks almost. Yeah, I gotta use these onions up. They're not, like, they're definitely like late season onions, I feel. They're not lasting forever. I mean, this whole bag was a huge, like, we got these and then I saw them and I'm like, goodness me. I've never, like, yeah, I've tried growing things like onions before, never gotten anything like this. Okay, I need these in little chunks, so. Well, maybe not little, but just chunks. Get back in there. Ooh, slippery. Get back in there. Get back in there. I'm definitely not a professional at my knife work. But I do claw at least, so the danger is mitigated. Maybe this isn't the most ideal way to cut an onion this big. Oh my gosh, actually this is unwieldy. It's falling apart. Oh my gosh, okay. How do I want to deal with this? It's also starting to kill me. Just throw all these in here. I still know how to cut myself more on stream than you have. But I burn myself. That's the trade-off. I would say try a bigger knife. Just I mean, I guess I could pull out the larger knife. That's probably a little easier for an onion this big. Though now the onion's kind of everywhere, so... I like the smaller knives, but... Oh man, oh gosh, the onion's starting to get to me. I love onions. Honestly, I'm like, huh. Just try to... Oh my gosh, this onion is so slippery. I don't usually, with the red onions, I don't usually try to dice them. Oh gosh, the onion is trying to blind me. I love eating onion, but oh my gosh, am I not resistant to the onion stuff. Oh, these cuts are terrible. Ah, okay, 1 second. I might... Okay, wait, no, the tears are rolling. Perfect, I can see again. They're no longer in my eyes. And then we pan up and I look like that one meme of a cat that's just, like, sobbing. Okay, this like, legitimately, though, like, you can't feel it through the screen, but this onion is slippery. I'm keeping the roots on. Yeah, I should have done that. Sorry, I've been mostly just doing, you know, slices recently, so it didn't really occur to me that much that I should have done it that way. I do a decent amount of onion cutting, and sometimes I'm the fool. If the onion is fresh, I'll definitely try to keep the roots on, but, like, my priority for this one was just, like, okay, let's try to get rid of all the old home cooking grossness. Or, you know, it's not a fresh onion, so gotta get those extra layers off. Can you hear that? Hear what? Having the tap running helps. It's all the chlorine in the air. So your song isn't sharp. I could hear it, but also makes the onion... Oh! Yeah, I mean, it's just, like, cheap one from the store. I'm also... I gotta get better at, like, actually not, like, hitting the board. Okay. Like, yeah, that. I've been getting lazy, I think. I've gotten too comfortable in my own skin. Should I just do like half the onion, maybe? Then maybe it won't slip away as much. A sharper knife would be nice. That's one of the things we actually forgot when we moved. It'll be a while till I get a chance to sharpen until we buy a new, you know, oh crud, what are they? Oh, we had a whetstone, that's the one. I was actually pretty good at using the whetstone, but, oops. We left it behind when we moved. Yeah, this is a good bit better for an onion this size. Again, it's a large onion. If I wasn't banned from your country, I would come show. Oh, don't worry. At this rate, even I, an American-born citizen, will be banned from my own country. Oh gosh, the onion's kicking back! Honing rod. That's the... Oh wait, yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about. Yeah. I can't remember. Like, I guess those are better when you're using cheap knives, and the, which is probably considered a cheap knife. Oh boy. Oh boy, I can't see. Better when you're using cheap knives, and the whetstone is better when you've got better knives. I had a better knife before we moved, but again, we left a lot of little things behind that I, you know, I'll always miss. Oh, one second. I need the gag. One second. I need to. I'll always miss them. Did that show up on camera? Is that funny? I can't even really tell. I'm so sorry. I'm so like teary-eyed from the onions. I think I just remember certain knife sharpening things. If you've got a sharp one and you use like the really good things, it'll stay sharp for a while and it'll have a better sharpness. But then on everyday use, the other methods, it's just like, well, the steel isn't good enough to maintain itself, I guess you could say. So you end up better off using the ones that just basically grind it down real quick and dirty. Actually not. So every knife, the egg. So when you cut, the egg starts a little honing rod. It's strained. Oh, right. The honing rod. Right. Those little bends in. Yeah, I think I understand what you're talking about. It just like bends those back into place. Actually, I think I understand. I don't know how the audio is gonna be in a moment. Because I'm gonna... Okay, I gotta figure out... One second. I gotta get you guys over here, and that's gonna require me going kinda all the way around, because the plug... The plug won't reach. So you're over here now. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. 6 months, something like that, sharpening, and I was cut about 15 hours, 6 days a week. Honing rod, more than okay for home cooking. Yeah, like, it's interesting, like, the kinds of things that, I guess, actual, like, professional chefs will put their knives through. I should definitely get one of those, just to, like, even to go along with things. One second. I don't want you guys to miss the fireworks. Set in a... it could be higher. That's better. I hate that I don't have, like, a... Okay. You can't hear anything, I bet. Oh gosh, it's getting in the oil. Hey, my screen turned off again. Isn't that like really hot? Only like around here. By the time it gets to here, it's not really anything. That's probably fine. I might want to move the laptop so I can see you guys while I do like sauteing. Honestly, I actually probably should have cut the onion first. And then put the bread in. I feel like my order of operations is a little wrong here because the onion's going to take forever and the bread's almost done. Oh no! Crud. This is actually bad. I didn't think of this. Rods, ceramic meaning... Oh yeah, ceramic. Just make more bread, I guess? Crud. I'm actually trying to think, because onions take forever to soften. Maybe... Oh, gosh, I don't want to forego the... I guess... These were supposed to be soft. What was I doing? I didn't even think of how long the onions were going to take. Onions take forever. And also, you guys are like a mile away now. I could double rise the bread. I didn't put any extra sugar in, so the bread should actually take a while to rise. It should be slow rising, so that actually should work out fine? Maybe? I just gotta really cook these. Oh, almost forgot to put some salt. Just add more heat. Whoa. The bot just went insane after... Can I, like, scroll back up? Because I'm not sure if there's a message above Brawl Girls. Okay, no, I think I saw everything. My window's a lot smaller than what you guys see on the stream. Now, you're going to get to learn how weird and rudimentary home cooking can be in a moment. Yeah, so the bread is kind of done. Sort of. So if I move the camera back a bit, I'm gonna keep tossing these periodically, but I want to get a little bit of flour back in the container we had before. I'm gonna go with flour instead of oil, because this, as you can probably see, is a bit on the stickier side. So if actually, I should have gotten flour on my hands first. 1 second. Come on. Oh, it's stuck on the handle. There we go. Messed up a little bit by... Oh, it's really sticky. Holy moly. Get in there. I don't even care. Get that off me. It's a lot stickier than what I would do for my pizza dough, for sure. I just noticed the microphone is shifted. Get back up there. Okay. So, I need to rise this dough. Sorry, I get really particular with not wasting anything. I need to rise this dough, and my method of doing so is a bit peculiar. So, if I take you over here, where we have this weird thing with the ramen cups, what's the metal machine? Oh, the thing in the middle? That is an air fryer. By the way, I'm gonna stir the onions. They're getting a little crispy on the bottom. In fact, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna lower the heat for a minute. Also, I'm not sure, am I too close now to the microphone? So this thing over here This is the dehydrator. And the thing I have found about the dehydrator is that probably not the most efficient way to do this, but it's about the perfect temperature to rise dough. So I'm just going to leave that for a couple minutes, and we'll see what it looks like when we come back to it. We're going to return over here. I got a little bit too dark on some parts of the onions, but who cares? I am going to want to, like, divide this in two. Ramen Shrine. Fox Pile cameo. Where did I put those other two foxes? Did I put them back over here? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to give that dough a couple minutes. By the way, is the music still playing? I can't hear that, so... I'm going to take some of these onions out. So, the onions that we're using here, the red onion, it should be like I don't know, it's like a little, maybe sweeter. I'm not really sure exactly how I would describe it. But it, I feel as though it is perfect for something such as a bit of barbecue beans. So I'm gonna get some of that out of there. And I'm going to inspect the beans. Sorry, I was looking at the camera for a second. Where's my claws? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to strain these. But, I think these beans should be plenty softened for what I'm doing. Honestly, now that I'm getting to the part where I'm, like, making the food, I'm like, man, my setup is a mess on stream. Like, I definitely, am distracted more than I would be. Unfortunately, we're going to lose the bean water. You will watch the sacrifice of the bean water. I kind of can't have a bunch of water in the bread, you know? Okay. Okay, back over here. And the beans go in. So these are basically going to be like refried barbecue beans or something like that. Something along those lines and concepts. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should put in it besides spices and whatnot. Oh yeah, this is definitely soft enough for my needs. Where's my claws? Wait, the music is gone? Okay. Let me just double check. Did I never play any music? Oh, no. Did the music never play? One second. It was supposed to play.
Beans.
There was never any music at all? Oh, wait. No, there was music. It's just... I got hit with the classic... Do you wish to continue? Yes or yes? We just want to annoy you. So, I probably should be multitasking a little bit more. So I'm gonna move some stuff out of the way. I don't like... These beans are frying onto the pan a little bit more than I want. Maybe I need more oil or something? I don't really want to overdo it, though. Maybe I just need less heat. Towel! There was music, but it's gone. And now it's back. That's good. Okay. I don't really use this pan too often, but... this one. It has a different... Oh, it's a single burner, so it's only got the one dial. Gotcha. Okay, so... I really wish I could see the laptop over here. That's the one downside compared to the phone. I need to drag it over, but I'm so, like, busy doing stuff. These beans are sticking! Holy moly! I did have music. Beans! Looks more like mincemeat. It kinda... The lighting is a little weird on the webcam, actually. These'll be meat breads! Sorry, this is like I was watching a clip from that Pokopia game. Okay, I'm gonna cheat a little. I'm gonna put barbecue sauce from my fridge in instead of just making one. I was watching a little bit of that Pokopia game, and I think there was like Hamburg steak, but it was just made with beans. So that's all we're doing. Oh gosh, wait a second. Mix that in before it like freaks out. Oh, it's freaking out. No, get in the beans. The beans are so thick. I'm also gonna add like a bit more of the onions to it, I think. By the way, Gold, you don't have to taste these. These breads are for me. I will eat. However, if I do well, no, I can't do pizza stream. Pizza stream, like, at this rate, it would be like way past your dinner time. But actually, if I do pizza stream, do I then, do I then? Also, can I transfer this? Just have the pizza, like, cold for tomorrow? Or, you know, the tomorrow that would be? I'm not sure. Okay. I need this. A little bit more of that. And in you go. I really wish I could turn down the fan. I'm sorry if the audio is awful. Oh boy. This is turning into a lot. I am not a line chef. I don't have that Zen flow. Oh gosh, sorry. Banging stuff around in here. Oh no. And the only thing that fell was plastic. How nice. Man, I've heard about the flow state. Also, I'm doing the sin of mixing like, in a restaurant, this would be really, well, maybe not really bad. It really depends. If an order has gotten allergy stuff, you definitely wouldn't want to be using the same spoon for both of it, but, yeah. Get some garlic in there, because onion and garlic are the two requirements of anything I eat. Yes, even dessert. No, actually, very much not dessert. I've told the story already of me making the mistake of using a jar to store fruit that had garlic in it before. That, well, let's just say the smell and the vibe very much lingers. Oh, I need to turn this up. Okay, what am I missing in chat? Reheated pizza is often more tasty. Honestly, even with my own pizzas, I think that's accurate. Gonna use a little bit of that. Not too much, actually, no. This already has, like, a decent amount of potassium. I am gonna go with a little tiny... I say tiny. Just a little bit of MSG. Just because I'm evil. I didn't really think about it, but MSG, I think, technically by weight has less sodium in it because it's mono, I think. I'm gonna turn this. I need to figure out how to finish these beans. These beans are very unfinished right now. Garlic helps a lot. Savory foods in the powdered form. Oh yeah, like I have minced garlic. I have powdered garlic. I mean, I love this stuff. Heck, I will put minced garlic and then garlic powder in certain things. And both, like, garlic and onion. More onion than garlic. There's definitely the health benefit to it all that makes it worth it. I haven't checked on the dough in a while, and it might actually be getting a bit too far ahead. Yeah, it's... Oh, gosh. Oh! I'm a little worried. I usually have the timing a bit better than this. I'm a little worried. The dough... Okay, it should stay warm for a bit. I'm gonna take it off the heat, because that actually rises it too much. If I leave it, like, it should stay warm for a little bit longer. Okay, I'm gonna need paprika. Do I want smoked, or... Yeah, I'll just take both. Chili powder. A little bit of cumin. A little bit of turmeric. Oh, I dropped one. Okay, careful with the plastic ones. I need things. Okay, you know what? I actually do need to add a little water to the beans, just to help prevent them from sticking while I figure everything out. Just water that it can just get rid of. Oh, I could be steaming that. Gosh, am I going to be able to saute this? Maybe I need to heat up a little bit more. I want it sauteed, not just, like, steamed, you know? This is chaotic. This is a mess. And that's exactly how you want the cooking streams, right? Yeah, I actually can't put a lid on this, or else the liquids won't leave the broccoli. Okay, get back in there. So, again, it's gonna be like... So, just a little bit of chili powder. A little bit of paprika. A little bit of cayenne. Just like a little bit of everything, you know? This is such a just a dusting, if I'm being honest. Whoa, lid is coming off! Lid is coming off! Honestly, I feel like I'm underdoing it. I guess it's gonna be, like, slightly... This never comes out. Slightly taco seasoning beans? Freaking love taco seasoning, though. Get in there. It's so hard to stir. I wonder if I need, I might want to consider, a different, setup here. Okay, actually, you know what? Don't I have a second barbecue sauce? Maybe we used that one. It was... Oh, wait, no, here it is. My own seasoning plus a little bit of cheat code. Just various decent barbecue sauces. I mean, I definitely don't go crazy with the seasoning. sometimes. I say as I have an entire just mound of seasonings to work with. I mean, I could taste it and just see how that, like, how it is so far. This is allowed in the kitchen. Whee! This broccoli mix is gonna be weird. And yet, the broccoli's probably gonna be the better of the two. I mean, oh no, the screen's turning off. Messy process, a beautiful result. Also, is the camera in like a good enough spot? I could probably move it actually a little bit. Don't boil the spice rack. Very true. Okay, what else do we got over here that I should add? I've already got onion and garlic, so I probably don't need to add the powders. Gonna grab that. Gonna grab that. Do I want to add... So, obviously, this one's gonna be, like, a little bit more on the green side. Which I guess the one thing... There's not, like, any, like... oregano or anything. Is that... I'm trying to remember. Is it oregano that... is, like, the one green spice allowed in the, Oh, this is getting a little dark. Allowed in... I say allowed, but common in taco season? I do not remember. As I get... That's the one thing I'm like, I cannot mix these two too much, or they're just gonna become, like, a really weird yellow. Except for, I probably will make 3 breads. And one of the breads will probably be a mix of both, just as a cursed alternative. Get back in there. This is home cooking. So a little bit of mustard for you. I mean, I could actually put a little bit in there as well, actually. Get in there. Actually, a little bit of cumin and turmeric would be good in this one as well. Not too much, though. It doesn't really want to come out. A little bit of ground ginger. Yoink. Obviously, a little bit of pepper. Do I just compromise and put generic Italian seasoning mix? I don't know. As I get more broccoli in this. This definitely does need to be a little more wet, I think. There's a chance that I'm waiting way too long on the breads. I'm actually really, really worried about the breads. The breads might not rise. Which is really disappointing, because I've gotten really good at, like, doing it when it's just bread. I'm ruining everything! Oh, no! Let's see, what do we got? Oregano, pizza sauce. Get some of the topping mix to put on ice cream. Sure, let me just put some onion and garlic in it for you real quick. I'm gonna just put some basil in here. Okay, some basil. Okay. I'm gonna say those are good on, like, the actual seasoning. Now, the beans are barbecue, and one of the things... Barbecue is actually a little bit more on the sweet side. So, we're putting a little bit of brown sugar in. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I just hiccuped in the middle of that. I don't think... Okay, so... Here's where I actually want chat's opinion. I'm swirling the bread, right? Should I have it still be chunky inside? with like the cheese and everything being the only like smoothness, or should I blend this into a much finer like paste before I add the cheese? I'm also gonna probably actually just turn this off. I don't think I need to cook it anymore. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so much broccoli in this. What am I doing? Broccoli beans. This is a weird, like, what am I doing? Spicy and sweet, like, I mean, again, that kind of is barbecue. Why do I make the weirdest foods on the stream? And then I make the most, like, normal pasta and whatnot for gold? Like, what is up with my brain? Okay, I'm gonna turn that down. Let's see. Now the one you showed, I'm talking about oats and gingerbread. Oh, yeah, that... Sorry, no, that's what I said. I'm gonna add some onion and garlic to it before I give it to you. You have a proper outlet? Create energy. And this is that. This needs, like, more salt. The cheese will help. The barbecue beans are actually quite interesting. Maybe I didn't underdo it with them, with the seasoning. Yeah, actually, decently spicy. Not, like, too bad, but... I mean, it's a barbecue. And not just from the sauce I put in. I think I'm missing something, though. I mean, it'll be good, I think, but I think I'm missing something. As I knock some off the thing. Okay, I'm gonna accept the barbecue beans are, like, good enough. But this I'm not sure about. I think I'm just gonna put some regular salt in this and call it there. Because it is a pretty big batch. And I think I'm gonna add the cheese now. I think I'm fine with it being kind of like... I mean, I can probably mash it down a little bit. That might, like, squish it and, like, get some of the big chunks out. Oh, by the way, I have thought of what next week's stream schedule is going to be. So, Minecraft on Wednesday like usual. Thursday... what was Thursday going to be? I think I was going to actually come back and do that level of Katamari We're not done yet. Friday is probably going to be Gaia Beyond, and then Saturday I'm going to do the Tamagotchi Life demo. I haven't downloaded it yet, though. I should probably make sure my Switch can still operate. I think my screen is messed up on my Switch. Yeah, bot. Get good, mate. Oh, wow. Okay, wait. We still have these cheeses left. 1 second. Okay. The very high quality ingredient that I'm going to add to this. American cheese. With some bits of bean that I think I just got that on that myself. Uh-huh. Very high quality ingredient. Uh-huh. Only the best ingredients in this household. And then some... I know you at least charged your Switch. Yeah, I couldn't get it to connect to, like, the internet, and so I'm gonna use the LAN cable that I have hooked up to this laptop to hook up the, it to the internet. How are we doing? Clearly not enough cheese, right? Like, there's no way this is enough cheese for cheese and broccoli. It's kind of weird. The lighting is... I mean, the lighting's fine. Sorry, I'm just looking over my shoulder at the stream. Okay, a little bit more. I'm gonna actually add. We have cheddar, I think. Okay, I should break this up into smaller pieces though, because it's not gonna melt as easy as the American stuff, which is like cheddar and Colby Jack or something, I think. It's a really weird cheese. It's got like... It's not Kraft Singles, it was like a block of the stuff. Kraft Singles are not, like... Okay, so like American cheese and Kraft Singles are like two different things. I swear to you. Kraft Singles... Oh, you couldn't see half anything because I was holding the cheese up into your face. Kraft Singles, like, are horrid compared to just basic American cheese. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what's different about it. Is it even still technically American cheese, or is it just Kraft cheese? Okay. I'm gonna let that cheese kind of just do its thing for a minute while I prepare... over here again. Let's get you guys... Oh, this place is a disaster. Why aren't you standing up, chat? Get back on your two legs. Put that there. Okay. You're gonna fall over. What? Chat, are you drunk? Why are you falling over, chat? Is that better? I could do a little bit more lean forward. Okay, here is the moment. Oh my gosh! So I removed the lid before I got over here, and I've realized that it kept rising after I turned off the heat, so that's bread. Give me a second. I actually forgot to... I needed to clean the, do not qualify processed cheese labeling as the percentage of milk fat. Fat from the product that comes from dairy ingredients is greater than 5%. Had used the label pasteurized processed cheese food. Oh my gosh. So, like, it's so weird because Kraft Singles are expensive too. They taste like plastic. They do not taste normal. They're weird. They're really weird. And I think they just absorb the taste of the plastic they're in or something. But, I'm sorry I'm still sniffling. My cold is mostly gone, but still trying to survive here. Okay. I like having a countertop like this. It is very, very satisfying. Also, while I'm at it, I'm gonna mix the cheese in a little bit better. I like how the bread making process... The bread making process is essentially just like, I do a couple things, we wait a while, and then magically bread appears. That's how it feels, anyway. Okay, question is, can I get this out? Oh, good boy. Oh. I think it did overrise, though. Oh boy, okay. Yeah. I should have put flour on the sides as well. Oh, no. Yeah, it rose way too much. It might not have the energy to do the second rise. I messed up. Oh, that's stuck on all the sides way worse than... I tell you, the pizza stream's gonna go way too well compared to this. Like, if you like the chaos of this, the pizza stream's just gonna be, like, pure skill by comparison. Because I've made bread before, it's just, this is a weird bread. We'll just, like, hide all of that in there and hope it's all fine. I mean, it's fine. It's a nice dough. Okay, where's my little spatula thing? I gotta cut this into 3 if I want to do 3 breads with it. So... let's just try to get, like, an even enough cut. Okay, one of these is gonna be much bigger than... ah, crud. I'm taking this back. The one is allowed to be smaller. Oh, computer screen tried to turn off on me. Weird bread, and you still didn't cook your veggies yet. What do you mean I haven't cooked my... wait. What do you mean I haven't cooked my veggies yet? And then I look back, and, like, everything I had been doing for the last half an hour wasn't real. Okay, before I make a horrible mistake, I gotta get more flour on this. I'm already making a horrible mistake, clearly. Let me grab... I have the flour in a really inconvenient location right now. This is the part where things get weird, because I really gotta stretch this out. I don't even really 100% know what I'm... I've done stuff like this before, but it's always, like, new. Every time. Definitely don't have practice with it. There we go. Stretch that out. Okay. Okay. Which one do I want to put? I'm gonna put the broccoli in here first. So, okay, I might want to, like, a spoon to spread this out. This oh, this is freaking weird. It's living up to its name. I swear to you, this is either gonna be, like, just ruined or actually amazing. Of course, this bread's not gonna be thick enough for me to get away with, doing any, like, fancy cuts on the top. I might try, but I have to be really careful. I don't want to go, like, too deep. There's probably, like, so that's the funny thing. I do these streams, I have no idea. I'm just, like, making up something as I go. I bet you that this is, like, a cultural dish somewhere. Like, I never, like, actually come up with an original recipe. I just don't know it. Oh boy. Calls it weird bread, and then it's like somebody's favorite childhood dish, and I'm just like really mean. There we go. I didn't make a consideration of how long this ended up being, because we have this, and I need to fit it in here. Okay, one second. We're like double... okay, it's getting weirder. That's the solution. Make it weirder. Okay. Now the real question is, should I put the one that's the mix of the beans and the the thing. Should I give that the big dough, or should I give it the little dough, just because it's, like, the weirdest one? I feel like I should give it the little dough, just because it's the most, like, weird and experimental of the group. Just spreading it out. One second. So yeah, it's so small. It's way too small for that. How did that actually, like... This is not the time to be doing that. Not at all. This is not pizza-sized. It is not deserving of toss. Oh, come on. Just a little bit more stretched out, please. I mean, generally, I think my intuition has been pretty good with, getting the result I want out of this. In terms of, like, I wanted a really wet, stretchy bread to get the shapes and everything. Like, I could have done it closer to what I do for, pizza. This was a lot, actually. Let me just spread it out. Okay, this was not a mistake, but a mistake. Okay. Now we put the... Oh, that's hot. That's real hot still. That's cooking me. Why am I still holding it? It's fine. It's like getting into the shower. Oh my goodness, that's one thing. Oh man, is this just how it is with apartments? Or is my apartment specifically like the hottest water ever from the sink? Like, it will literally destroy me if I, excuse me, sorry. If I'm not careful. Yeah, I can just take that shot of it in the air, and that should just be my cooking stream thumbnail from now on. Like, it doesn't matter what I'm making, that's just the thumbnail. It's what I do, I toss the pizza. Okay. There's that one. And one more. Oh, I'm gonna put a cloth on those. Gotta go grab one. There we go. Oh, it's sticking to the counter. Forget to play bongos. Very required. Get the beans off of it. Man, sorry, chat. If I didn't have this other window open, chat is so small, I can't see. I feel like I missed some messages. Chat, tell me what chat was saying before the bot said, I wonder if I live, if I wonder if I will live, if I wonder if you wonder if you will live, if you wonder if you will live, if you wonder if you live. I live. Please tell me I live, please. Oh my gosh, I want to live. I want to live. That's what the bot says. Actually, you know what? This one's the one that's supposed to be big. It's gonna be big, and it's gonna be beans. Maybe I should have made the combo one the big one after all, now that I think about it, because, I mean... Well, actually, granted, I don't really want to have the beans kind of just on their own. I'm not sure what I would do with the beans. I mean, obviously, I could put them in a burrito. I have wraps. but I think this is easier for my psyche to just put it all in here. I mean, is this just a bean burrito? Wait a second, did I just invent bean burritos with extra steps? This is just a bean burrito. This isn't weird bread at all. I am insulting someone's favorite dish from their childhood. What have I done? It is me. I am the bean burrito. I'm also not sure. I just use like generic red beans. Maybe I should mix some like black beans in. I don't know what other beans I have available though. Okay. We will wrap the not burrito. Also, just feel like it's worth commenting. Unfortunately, even if I had canceled this stream, life didn't quite line up for me to go to the latest protest. Partially, you know, it just kind of comes down to getting a ride and people's schedules and whatnot. And you know, I mentioned Dan's kind of maybe trying to get between like jobs right now, so like his schedule's really freaking weird. Like they put him on a new schedule. Like his schedule has changed like 2 or 3 times recently. So taking time off has not been too viable. So just worth commenting. Those that are out protesting are indeed doing the good. Okay, so I'm going to... Okay, I can't really move this over here, so you're going to get a slightly recursive view for a second. I just want to show you. I put them back over there. I guess I'll clean up for a bit while I let those rise one more time. Let me just plug that in. Yeah. Actually managing to schedule time and complain about all of the evil deeds that are germinating within our government is, well, better people than I suppose. Okay, I'm tired. Carry to the stream, nothing outside of that, I see. Okay, so some of this stuff can go in the dishwasher. Let me dishwash. I think I can put this in. But yeah, so those just need, like, I'll just rise those for like 5 minutes. If they rise at all. Honestly, I think I messed up. I mean, see, these kinds of streams are complete gambles onto whether or not the end product is, food, but you know that it's in good hands because I will eat it. There's nothing that stops me from eating. It may not be food, but that doesn't mean it's not edible. Dishwasher. Yeah, dishwasher. I don't know where the R comes from, but it's there. Wash. Honestly, unless you chart it, I have eaten burned food before. You could scrape those parts off, it's fine. Oh man, the amount of baking powder I used to put in pancakes as a kid, like, I had the ratios totally wrong, and I guess, you know, I didn't really have as much access to information as I would nowadays. And I would eat them. They were terrible. I knew they were terrible. I was trying to learn. And boy, I would suffer through and eat those horrid creatures that I created. They were alive. I ate my son. Okay, I mean, this is just straight up cheesy broccoli. I got some spare rice I can put that with, or I could put that in a burrito. I'm trying to remember the last time I burnt something that bad that it was, like, gone. I will say, it's really, really easy to make, man, one second. I need to blow my nose. I'm gonna take this off. One second. Wait. I don't know how much. I'm gonna put you on the floor, Chad. You're very far away. Maybe this will get rid of the sniffles. Sorry, you're like hooked to my body. I can't completely get rid of you. Oh, I can breathe again. Get back here, Chad. I hope I put you all far enough away. I really do. Ah, the screen turned off again. We can't. That's the point. Pizza or two, but I think it burned. Yeah, like I got pretty crispy once or twice, I guess. Everything I tend to make is at least salvageable. But what I was gonna say is sweet potato chips are really easy to make. Like just slicing up a sweet potato, putting a little bit of oil. If you can get avocado oil, ooh, so good. A little bit of salt, that's all you have to do, and they're so good. But I did burn a couple in the air fryer here. I mean, I ate them all. Sorry. I just have like a container of oil that's almost empty that I really actually should use up. I knocked it over. Yeah. I think you have to make, sweet potato chips. Like, I'm assuming that you really have to make those, Ryan, use your words, at a lower temperature, because otherwise, look at this mess. This is like the most dishes I've used for a single thing in a while. Oh, cooking streams are a nightmare. This is why you get no more than once a month. But, yeah, they're so good. And I'm honestly impressed. Like, potatoes keep a while, but sweet potatoes? I don't even know how they're still good. I kind of neglected them for a while, and they're just... I mean, they're still completely edible. Like, I've had other potatoes shrivel up in the time that my sweet potatoes have been just sitting here. We bought these for Thanksgiving. I mean, maybe they put, like, chemicals on them or something to make them stop growing or something. But I think I've stored potatoes before. Potatoes do last forever, but, like, these sweet potatoes, I don't know, they just seem to last, man. So, you know, they do say if you start growing sweet potatoes, you'll have them forever, so I just think they take really well. Yeah, it's just, I'm impressed that they're better than potatoes. Okay. Also, yeah, you were asking, I don't even know where Dan got this thing. We don't buy anything new. Like, whenever I'm like, okay, we got that was pretty cheap. But, like, I'm pretty sure Dan got this used. So this is the air fryer. You were asking about it before. Air fryer and a pressure cooker. If I was in like a tiny, like 1x1 apartment, those two, that's my kitchen. That's all I would ever need again. So we got this used. My mom gave us this ages ago. We got this used, like, you know, like a whole stand mixer. That was like 15 bucks. I don't remember what this was. Probably like 10 bucks. I mean, all these things is just like, this was like Oh man, thrifting is so good. My kitchen is so loaded, and it's all on things that are like 20 years old from thrift stores. Oh man, I mean the bread box, another thrift store thing. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of amazing that's one of the things about living in the modern world, is you kind of can't just live like a king off of the scraps of people that get rid of stuff. You really can. How are these breads looking, by the way? They are rising. They're rising maybe a little more than I expected, so I might throw those in the oven now. So, let's see. Can I get you all, like, back here? And then... is it an air fryer or convection oven? I mean, it says air fry on it. I mean, it does have, like, you know, the fan and everything. It works the same as the thing that was definitely an air fryer that we had before. Anyway, here are the oh, that is hotter than I expected. Here are the weird breads so far. Oh, I do not know where the focal length of this camera is. As they slide off the platform. The beans are trying to escape, if you haven't noticed. In you go. By the way, don't worry, that is a silicon thing. It is made for, like, Dan wanted to make Subway subs. So, he got that. Okay. We'll check on that in a minute. I'm still cleaning up here. Scoop. Just move some of these things. I thought something was falling. It was just the microphone in my peripheral vision. Oh my goodness. Freaking out, man! I think we made it work in the end. I didn't burn myself, I didn't cut myself. The bread didn't die, which is really good. I'm really glad I didn't convince myself to put like a little bit of sugar in, because that is what you do if you want the bread to rise a little faster. And that would have ruined everything. The yeast would have just gone crazy and then just died. Some of this stuff's still wet. I did just, like, do dishes earlier, so... Okay. It is now a cleaning stream for the next few minutes. I hope you enjoy my day today. But, yeah. Hope everybody is having a decent evening. Okay, this one needs... The beans got a little solid on there. What time is it, by the way? Oh, it's almost 8 o'clock. Okay, so we actually did make it about a regular 2-hour stream. Yeah, the sugar feeds the yeast. The yeast goes insane. But it's like too much. Should you change your category? Is there a cleaning category? I mean, I don't think I'll be cleaning long enough to justify it, but... Looking with what I've got here. This one's always kind of annoying. Just because it gets... Okay, so... because this is like an old used one, the paddle is... The paddle should come out. But it's kind of permanently fixed in there, which means the dough gets stuck under it. So it's a little annoying. Yeast on a sugar high. But luckily, okay, if there's a couple things I can recommend you have in a kitchen, It is obviously... Okay, you can always cut sponges in two. These little, like, straw cleaners are always, like, really good. Obviously, one of these, always good. I do not recommend just regular steel wool. Always get stainless steel wool. I will always sell people on stainless steel wool because we got, like, regular steel wool, and it lasts, like, a fraction of the time. It just rusts into nothing. Horrible. I left the dehydrator on 1 second. By the way, the dehydrator is the thing I put my cranberries in the other day when I accidentally made them taste like garlic. So I can definitely recommend just put them in for a couple minutes. It should get the taste out. This is a weird one. I don't really get much use of it out of myself, but it's just like a chainmail thing that Dan uses to clean the grill. Cup sponge. Just a whole pile of things over here. But, yeah, these come in really handy because, you know, I gotta get up in here, and it's just like, yep, you can just kind of get in there, and it just kind of works. Even if you don't have straws, they'll come in handy. And I think these... I forget if we got these in a pack, or if these came with... I think these came with something. That's the nice part. Some of these items... sometimes if you get, like, another product, they'll just come with it. Like, I think... Where is it? Where actually is it? It's escaped me. Huh? It should just be over here. Why is it gone? Ah, there it is. Found it. So this little thing is also useful. It's like a bigger version of the other one. And these will, like, usually... These will usually come along with if you get these sprayers. So... It's just, like, little things like this that I hold on to as I do a lot of my cleaning. But, let's see if I can stop distracting myself and... What the heck? Oh, it's stuck under there. Just quickly try to get this all sorted. I'm gonna check on the bread real quick. Yep, that's bread. Uh-oh. Don't look! No. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, that actually is... I gotta turn on the, thing. I'm not used to having one of these. I'm still not used to having one of these. But I guess everybody else is, so it has to be used occasionally. The weird, crud, what is it called? Food, like, process? The whatever the thing is in the sink that blends everything. Garbage disposal. Yeah, food processor, but you can't eat the food. Why hot food go in when cold food come out? Why did the bot vaguely imply it is Dan? Yeah, I think it's it's not even like a United States thing. It's like a regional thing. I thought they were, like, completely out of style. Nobody I knew where I grew up had one, but moving out to the Midwest, it seems like they're normal for people? Oh, it's the breads. Breads are bread. I don't particularly like it. In fact, I feel like me and Gold slightly fight over... like, the state of the sink. I think it kind of has become a slight bit of a toilet seat up versus down thing. Because Kyle will occasionally dump things into it instead of the trash. But that means he has to lift the little filter thing out. And that's not always back where it needs to be, and I don't know. We're a bit weird about it. We're figuring our way around it. I guess because I'm the one cleaning the kitchen every day, it's just, you know, I put it in, he takes it out. Never not had one. Yeah, I guess... Yeah, it is just... Maybe it's an apartment thing as well? Because you've lived in more apartments than I have. In fact, this is the only one I've lived in. It's mostly because they're making breakfast. Yeah, it's like I can't remember if you also... Like, if there's any scraps of food you don't eat. If I've failed... I mean, what? No, but yeah, I guess it's like every morning it's back out. Ooh. I think by the time I'm done cleaning all this, the breads should be done. I'm not sure if I should rotate them. Where's my towel? Not sure if I should rotate them or not. I mean, they look even enough. They look weird. For green garden kitchen waste. That's what I'm not sure. He would know the rules better than I didn't really look into them much because I don't use it. I guess that's the one thing. Yeah, generally, for me, I'm just like, just put it in the trash. I mean, obviously, if I can do gardening stuff, vegetables should go in the compost. I really, like, sorry, part of me is like, am I setting up my YouTube streams right? It's really weird that I haven't, ever since I changed to how I'm streaming it, I have not gotten, like, any comments over there. And I'm really worried that it's just like, oh, I've got the chat configured wrong, and actually I can't see anybody. But I think Gold did test for me once that it's working. Oh no. A little bit of cotton just flies out. They'll put themselves back together eventually. Didn't we have some kind of joke we had the other day? Of some... Yeah, no, we did a joke like this the other day of... Kid who dives directly into a fan as another kid who stands behind it ready to collect the cotton. Oh, that was so cursed. Don't worry. No kiddos can be harmed in the making of any features. If we go by the metric that they're actually colonies of microorganisms, and so if you destroy one, they're just many now. Lore gets weird when you don't want your silly creatures to be hurt. You make up any weird excuse you can. I mean, I've been doing this since I was a kid, because, like, if you remember, I've talked about, like, as a kid, having my weird little, like, crab-related things me and my brother did, and the crabs would detonate as a safety precaution, but then it's just like, well, wait a second, the crabs are just exploding? And it's just like, no, they teleport. It's a teleport. They're not dying. They're just elsewhere. And luckily, not the Kid Chameleon kind of elsewhere. Is the music still playing, by the way? I mean, I'm probably gonna wrap up here once the bread's done, but, okay, music is still good. That's good. I think it played one video, and then it just like, well, you're not doing anything at your computer. Get punished, idiot. It never does this, like, I never think about it, because it never does this while I'm at my computer. It only seems to check for, like, AFK people. Instead of just throwing them in the dishwasher. I used to throw them in the dishwasher, but, yeah, I switched it up. The water's too hot. I should have used, cold water, actually, for this. There's a lot of things, like, for a little while, we used to throw the wooden cutting boards in the dishwasher, and we learned our lesson very quickly, and then that was, like, where I'm like, what am I doing? And now, I try not to put any wood in the dishwasher. Basically, I don't put knives in the dishwasher, aside from, like, steak knives, those are fine. I don't put pots and pans. Like, big metal things, those mess up the dishwasher. Wooden things, those just, the dishwasher messes those up. Yeah, just stuff like that. Okay, so, I got a bunch of dough on this. So this is another nice thing about this, is you can kind of just use it to clean the sponge. The water's too hot. I'm burning! Oh, ow, ow, yeah, that was way too hot. It's not perfect, but I'll work on that later. It's like, it's better. Use the utensil to clean the... Don't put Teflon pans in there. Yeah, well, that's like... That's under the banner of pots and pans. Definitely. No Teflon. No nothing. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to remember, but I swear somebody once tried to put a cast iron pan in the dishwasher. Which is like, what? Okay, I guess we're kind of waiting on the bread. Should I, with the bread here, pull it out before it gets, like, too golden and maybe, like, put a little bit of oil on top or something? Or do you think it's probably just good as is? It's not getting much color. I could put butter on it. What do you guys think? Taste test on stream? Well, yeah, I guess I should do that, obviously. I gotta cut them all just to show you what's on the inside. Can I get, like, further down in there for you? But yeah, I'm debating. We're at the pivotal moment where I need to decide whether I put anything extra on them. Not sure, yeah, if anybody's in chat that has any opinions. I remember you egg washing a lot of things last cooking stream. Egg wash. I didn't keep a yolk handy. I would have, if I had done that, I would have gotten 2 eggs out. I have to plan ahead on that. Did you water them? Water my eggs? Huh? So I'm gonna pull these out for a second. I really do. Whoa, oh my gosh, I got way too close to the camera. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you like that. No, remind me, am I forgetting a thing about bread? Like, if I put water on the bread, is that, like, good? My mom always brushes a little bit of water on the bread in the oven. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do what your mom does. Whoa, okay, these are getting weird. Oh, you know what? I could do that. That's close to brushing them with water. I don't have the brush. Where's the brush? Did I not clean the brush? When did the brush get used? I didn't use the brush. Why is the brush dirty? Luckily, silicone goes in the dishwasher. Unluckily, I need the silicone brush. Oh my gosh, why is that so bright on camera? I don't know what... Like, even this new camera, I guess webcams aren't really made for this kind of thing. Okay, I'm gonna put like a little bit of baking soda in the water, though. That's the one thing I'll change. Because that's essentially what you do with like pretzel stuff, and it makes it real nice. Not much, though. I'll actually keep it mostly just water. Oop, as I spill the water every freaking where. Right, this is made for oil. What am I doing? Yeah, a regular brush would be better than this for water, admittedly. This bread is like so perfectly cylindrical compared to the other two. Also, yeah, they rose. So we didn't have to worry too much about that. Freaking slather them up. I don't even care. I want these wet. Oh, I got that all over the back of the oven. Get in there. Okay. I mean, we're kind of just waiting at this point of the stream. I should probably clean that. Which is way easier with the brush than with the spray bottle. You know what? I do have a little spray bottle, but I can't remember if I have water in the spray bottle or just oil. Bona's cleaning stream. Yeah. Oops, all cleaning. Oh. You know, I actually am pretty hungry, so that's gonna be good after this. Maybe I'll taste test on stream and then oh, this is still warm. Holy moly. It's actually a lot warmer than I thought. Then I'll probably, I don't know, make some of my soup. Oh, there's water on the floor. This towel will probably go away after the stream. Okay, time to lop your legs off again, chat, so you can watch the last parts of the process. I'm amazed I haven't unplugged this camera. Get in there, chat. Don't fall over. You're gonna fall over, aren't you? Chat, why are you falling over? You don't have to watch me. You watch the bread. You deserved it. You didn't need those legs. You know, making the evil deed of what you've done germinates within you joke is very fitting in a stream with bread. Considering where that meme, like what that meme has. Oh, I'm die. 1 second. Chat, I'm gonna sneak behind you real quick and lop more of your leg. Wait, that's too much of your leg. Oh, chat, I'm so sorry. Oh, chat, let me unlop your leg real quick. Is that better? That's a little better. You can't really see much through the oven screen, to be honest. Oh, that's too much. Can I get you, like, closer, maybe? Unfortunately, the light in the oven... There's only one light in the back corner. There's not even 2 lights in there, or one in the center. I'm die. Cast me aside. Wait, can you see me in the reflection? Is that visible? Yes. One second. Oh no, I need to be like more leaned down, I think. I'm trying to like there's a motion here. I don't know. It just doesn't look so good on camera compared to how it feels. I don't know what to do at this part of the stream. Self-reflection. Hi, chat. I'm tired. I don't know why I'm so tired, but I'm tired. Hey, it's Saku! Hey! No, we're not doing that bit again. I should say we're not stealing that bit again. I'm gonna up the heat. I think this bread's probably pretty cooked inside. I'm gonna up it to 375. Oh, no. There we go. I just want it to brown on the top. Can I get the laptop onto the floor with me? It does have a bajillion foot long cable, but only the LAN, actually. The plug itself. Well, the streams can't go on that long. 1 second. How's the battery doing? I'm going to unplug it. And I'm going to bring it over and be able to chat while we wait on the bread. I didn't have anything planned for if the bread took a while to bake. I'm also going to get a drink real quick, so I'm going to turn you away. And I'll bring you back. We're waiting for that golden crispy brown on top. Yeah, like 350 is usually good for baking, but then you have to be kind of patient. But I guess... Ah, crud, I think I unplugged you. Oh, no. Right, this LAN cable's not very good. I forgot about that. 1 second. Oh, no. Are we back? Is everything good? It's trying to reconnect. Chat. Oh, chat's back! I'm pretty sure we do it around... Yeah, I guess, You know what? Yeah. Let's go up to... Let's go up to, like, pizza temperatures. I just want to wrap this up. Wait, it didn't even start rising the temperature again. Well, I'm glad I checked, because it just didn't go. We'll only go with, like, mild pizza temperatures. 425. Excuse you. I feel like that's actually, like, way ruder than I give it any right in terms of, like... me blaming the chat for me being disgusting. Oh. I just spilled water. It's kind of hard to drink around the lapel. I'm just like here. I'm on the wrong side now, though. Like well, it was better when I was over here, because then I it's too bright on this side. And you can't see me in the reflection anymore. There we go. Oh, yay. I mean, it's getting crispier. Oh, I didn't rotate the bread, though. I didn't... that's fine. Everything's fine, chat. uh. Yeah. Good job, bot. You did it. One second, I'm gonna scroll up in chat because I have all of like the things visible. I just want to see. I know Brawl Girl gave like some more bits earlier, which was really nice. I don't. Did the notification at least go for that? I haven't checked if that's been working because, well, nobody really does it too often. But just seeing all the way back up here. We had our other... I don't think I missed anything notable. They were telling me useful things about ceramic items. I don't know if I actually said on stream, but I did read that comment. Oh, wait. How's the bread? The bread's... Am I crazy or is the bread starting to look... It's so hard to tell. These screens are so... Like, I think it's starting to get there, chat. I think we're about to get nice and crispy. Because I want it kind of nice and crispy. Yep. Okay, I'm just... It mispronounced as it should. I think we're about entering the golden zone. So I'm gonna get the laptop back off the floor, and I'm gonna prepare for pulling this out. It is really funny, even without Wi-Fi, that I can move this laptop all the way over here. Oh crud! I killed the laptop again. Oh no! I need a better LAN adapter. This one's terrible. Oh no! I can't see chat. This is why we're not streaming with this device. There we go. Yeah, it is starting to brown, so... Yeah, oh gosh, yeah, when it starts to brown, it things go quick. So, you guys gotta get your legs back up. We're putting you... Putting you, like, here-ish, I think. Okay. I'm gonna get it out. I think we're good. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. Oh yes. Of course, you can see how much of that browning is because I put the like pretzel sort of whatever. I'm gonna actually face you over here. Your legs are wacky. I need another. I don't have any actual, like, I have oven mitts, but I don't have pot holders. So I gotta use these. Papa! That's much more reasonable lighting. So. Papa! Bread! With just a little bit of escaping bean. Bread. That's way too close. Here, 1 second. I think I can just, like, transfer them onto the actual pan. They're a little hot. Turn off the light. Banana. Banana. Banana bread. This is not banana bread hours. I love... I don't have a spatula either, apparently. Ah, whatever. We use our hands. Oh, yeah. Look at that rip off from the other one. Oh, oh yes. Oh, this is gonna be good bread. Oh, hot. Oh, it's huge. It's freaking huge. Oh, whoa, we're way too low for that. Let it cool. No! You can't make me. I do wonder if I could adjust the webcam lighting, because I feel like these are really golden IRL, but they're like kind of blue on the webcam. No, you're good. No, I think they're good. I mean, they look like they should be. Oh, they feel like they should be fully cooked. I mean, they're huge. They gotta be fully cooked. They're freaking massive. But yeah, don't worry. I'm just riffing. I'm gonna cut these though. I'm gonna. One second. I gotta. How do I want to do this? We're gonna get our split. Actually, I do want to see if I can adjust the webcam lighting just the tiniest bit. How's the bottom? Bottom looked good. Nice and golden. Nice and golden. Of course, I feel like it's gonna flatten itself on its own weight. Yep, everything's nice and golden. Bottom and top. Let me see if I can adjust the lighting just to be like satisfying as possible. The problem is I think the webcam. Well, I guess it does look fine. Maybe. Well, The webcam kind of has automatic lighting settings, so it might not always be the best. Oh, that's way too much! Stop. It's like somewhere in there I feel like is the actual lighting of my room. Well, maybe that's, I don't know, that might be a little exaggerated. We're color correcting the music stopped again. Get back in there. It's the end of the stream. I don't know why I care. Okay. Now is the moment of truth. I'm gonna come back to my slightly... Maybe I over color corrected. I don't... Now I think I... I don't care anymore. I'm cutting these breads. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna use my left hand. It's not my dominant one. Or actually, yeah, no, I can cut like this, I think. Yeah, that's how we... Oh, please. Oh, wait. The bottom is still... I don't want to cut the pan, but... It's a little crispy on the bottom, so it's... Oh, it's so hot. Maybe I shouldn't have cut it down the middle, but... Oh, man. Oh, man. I can't. I should put this on the cutting board. Why don't I... I don't know. I'm going crazy. It's strange, that's for sure. Oh, right, the middle is where I connected the two, so it's gonna have less beans on this cross-section. It is kind of just a burrito, isn't it? One second. Let me get another cross-section of, like, here. I just wanna see... Because I had to, like, reconnect these. It was really weird. Oh, it's so hot. Don't worry, I'm not actually burning myself or anything. These really are just like freaking weird puffy burritos. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Yeah, I'm being real careful with it. Yeah, the pan's fine. The pan's perfectly fine. I was lifting up the buns to make sure. So yeah, we got a freaking weird bean burrito. Put these beans back in. Get back in there. Bean burrito bread. I think, is this one just the regular... I think this one is just the regular, broccoli bread. Man, oh, it is hot. Oh my gosh, you can see steam come off of that. What? Something I got out of the oven is hot? Wow! Yeah, one second, I'm just gonna get the cutting board back out. My desperation to not ruin like, not clean something shouldn't lead me to, like, ruin the pan. Wow, this pan is big. Okay. There we go. It's not easy when you actually listen to your chat. Oh, wow, this one came out a lot thicker looking, actually. Like, this one's, okay, I'll clean your bread knife, don't worry. Yeah, look, I mean, I make things that might not be the most appealing on camera, but, like, this, like, weird, like, two-sided loaf thing that I accidentally, like, went with. Freaking, it's both very weird, but kind of interesting. Okay, and now this one I can cut wherever. This one should be half and half. Yeah. Yeah, that actually worked pretty well. Why does this look like a fractal? Like, the weird way this, like, kind of shoved in reminds me of the edge of, like... I forget what fractal that would be. Okay, chat, I listened to you and I didn't destroy the pan, so we're all good now. Now I'm trying to think, how big of a piece should I take from each of these? Because I could actually almost, like, one of the things I can almost do because of the way I cooked these ones is I can actually cut it down the middle. And now that's just like its own little bun piece. But that's a bit large if I'm trying 3 pieces of this and then maybe eating more later. So let's cut that one more time. I accidentally cut the piece that has the least amount of beans in it. One second. We gotta get at least a proper amount of beanage in here. So yeah. These are weird. What motivates me to make food like this? Again, like, I've been in a loop of just, like, making burgers and pasta and pizza and just normal freaking food for a while now. And then I make this. I'm gonna eat all of this. I mean, it actually looks good. Holy moly. Like, I'm actually getting hungry. The hungrier I get, the more, the better this looks. I mean, they kind of can divide into, like, little, like, bite-sized, like, sliders, almost. They look like a bunch of weird sandwiches. This, but with tomato and all. If it wasn't for the different dough, I think you got close to making some sort of foot-long empanadas. Oh. Yeah, like, I was kind of realizing... I mean, these kinds of things are, you know, putting food in bread. Oh, man, I gotta try some empanadas. No, I'm too hungry to be thinking about food. Okay, how do I present me eating these on stream? Because, it's time to do the McDonald's, CEO, like... Oh no, I've just set this up with the framing of, like, a mukbang, where it's just like, I'm gonna eat all of these. This is cursed. I'm just, like, looking back over my shoulder at... Yeah, I'm gonna try our new product here at the Big Arch, or whatever we're calling McDonald's these days. I'm gonna take a big bite. Nom. Oh, it's hot. On their own, I think the beans are, like, fine. I should have gone all in on, like, making them like barbecue sauce, though. Now, dipped in soup, it's definitely perfectly, like, yeah, it's just mild, that's all I'm saying. I'm just, like, if I dip these in marinara sauce, it would be pretty good. I'm gonna back you away a little bit so you don't have to hear all of that chewing. I feel like the broccoli one's gonna be better. I mean, I expected the broccoli one to be better. The thing I think I messed up, I will say, texture-wise, I should have spread the beans as thin as possible. So that it got more of like a swirl in there. I don't think the beans have enough of a swirl. The aftertaste of this... Okay, you know what? What's the mix used for like a taquito? Like I'm just thinking like 7-Eleven taquitos or whatever. If it was a little spicier, just a little spicy, it has that like exact aftertaste. Oh, I should have put cheese in them. Cheesy bean bread? That would have, I mean, cheese just solves everything. Okay, I got like a hint of the broccoli on that one. I'm already thinking, I mean, you can't go wrong with cheesy broccoli. I'm just like hidden back here. I can't see chat. I'll catch up in a second. Is it weird that the little tiny hint of broccoli, well, the rest of, there's nothing about this that is comparable to sushi aside from, I guess, California roll. Eating something that has like another savory taste and then tasting that little bit of broccoli or like that green taste is like that, like the little bit of vegetable you have in like a California roll. I don't know why that reminded me of that. That's so freaking weird. Man. Yeah, sauteing it was definitely the right call. What does that remind me of though? Like, what part of the sushi? Because some of the like spices I put in it gives it a, I don't know, there's a why does that remind me of sushi? And not like, you know, I'm very much not talking like the actual, you know, like, sushi meat. Like, I'm thinking like California roll, kind of. It's so weird. Oh, one second. My screen turned off. I can't even see you guys. Oh, and I almost lost my microphone. I know, trying these. I'd like to hear your thoughts also. So is a bigger bite at least. Something out of the oven is hot. Grab a slice and yeah, like maybe like the way it's sliced, but I think it's like, I'm trying to remember, like I could ask Dan what vegetables he puts in his sushi. Is it the ginger? I put ginger powder in it. It could be a bit of like, somehow it's like vaguely similar to maybe like the slice of avocado. Free shavakadu. Avocado and the ginger, like the green of the broccoli, maybe it's reminding me of it. It's so weird. Oh. Oh man, sorry. I just remembered. I now know what I want to make. I gotta make like spinach puffs or something. Oh, this would, oh man. This kind of bread would go hard with spinach. Also, I'm really not sure if I could convince Gold to try these, just because this is very experimental and very green, and these are not textures that Gold likes, I don't think. I won't. I mean, he can if he wants, but I mean, it's like, I'm not sure if these are like exactly textures that he wouldn't like, but like, I have to convince him to get broccoli in his diet. Broccoli and beans is something that I eat a lot of that neither Kyle nor Dan are like the most into. But it's like for me, that's where I get like my vitamin C, my protein, a bit of my potassium. It's like really, really good for potassium, which is really hard to get in American diet. Also, I almost mess up the tray anyway after all of this. Yeah, I'm gonna cut these into like useful pieces. The weird like duality shape of some of them. I do like the broccoli ones though. Like these are okay. Of course, this one doesn't have much bean in it. They're just really, these are surprisingly like really. They're like not offensive, but they're not like exciting. So I could have done more with the spices. I really should have thought about the fact that it's going in bread. And I should have gone all in on the spice. It's full of beans. So we got bean bread and broccoli bread. Bean and broccoli bread. I guess that's the title of this when I update the information. One second, how do I present this as like a appealing end of stream board? What did I miss? Yeah, spinach would be really good. I think broccoli and spinach mixed together, and I could have done that too. Honestly, I should have just done spinach and broccoli as like the two like things. Okay. We get the mixed one in here. Just pile them up as our end of stream image, because yeah, we're concluding for the evening. Thank you all for watching. You probably know where to find me. In fact, that actually reminds me, I keep ending my streams and like checking and seeing my channel and being like, oh no, it still says Twitter instead of Blue Sky on the little thing. I mean, obviously that's not connected to my account anymore, so it doesn't actually, like, there's not a link to it anywhere. But it just says it on the text, and I hate that. I hate that so much. Those look just, I don't know, man. I need to figure out how to like maybe do lighting or something. I never feel like I get them looking as good on stream as I feel like they are IRL. Like, I think these look good to me, but I'm just not sure how they look on stream. Let's get you some extra light. This webcam can actually handle it. I mean, that's a whole pile of meal right there, I guess. Oh, it's like there's gotta be a way I can like present this just fancier, you know? Like, do we do that? Is that how do I present food? I can make food that tastes good. Which, by the way, the bread is perfect. Man, I'm actually surprised. Like, I actually expected it to be... I expected them to come out more like this, but, like, really swirled. I really should have, Okay, if I do this again, I'll probably do it with spinach. And I think I was right in wanting to, blend them. I think if, like, if something like spinach or blended broccoli, you can get like really thin swirls, and I think that's what I really wanted out of this. Obviously, after making cursed stuff like this, I think I owe you guys just like a cinnamon bun stream or something. I could definitely do that at some point. But, that'll be after pizza stream. Okay, but, before we end the stream, what cursed pizza should I make? I made crab rangoon pizza last week, and that seems like it should be cursed, but, like, it's different. It's very different. But it was actually good pizza, so I'm not sure. Is that cursed enough if I do, like, crab rangoon again at some point here? Because then I could just do, like, a pepperoni and sausage and then, like, a cursed pizza alongside of it. Yeah, wait 1 second. Let's get thumbnail. Oh my gosh, that's cursed look. Are my hands okay? I think I need to, like, angle them both out. Change change the shape of my fingers. Ta-da! There you go. Thumbnail acquired. But yeah, like, if any of you have any ideas on, like, or whatever for cursed pizza, or okay, it's gotta be blurst pizza. I wanna actually enjoy the pizza that I make. So it can't be, like, that crazy. But also crab rangoon pizza is probably weird enough to do on stream. But as the secondary pizza, because I guess that's the thing. I already know that one's good, and in fact, I wanted to modify the recipe a bit. Only problem is I probably will be a little while before I do this again. So the supplies we have now, we've got to use up. Bread? You got here a moment too late, I think, Lim. But we were just finishing up the bread. Actually, I was just finishing the stream. Yeah, they're bread. See, they're bread. See, bread. Fries on pizza? I mean, that's not that weird, but I guess that's the thing. Went to the grocery store and apparently it took almost 3 hours. Oof. Oh man. I don't think my Costco trips are that chaotic. I hope you got bean bread and broccoli bread at the store so that you may partake with me. Anyway, I'm wrapping up. Thank you all for watching. I enjoyed. Obviously, I riff a lot during these. I get chaotic. Trust me when I say, I don't think any of you, like, I like doing these streams where, like, you know, I like hearing people's, like, tips and things in the kitchen, so I don't want anybody thinking that they backseated me during this. I just like getting spicy with chat sometimes, so don't worry too much. Mac and cheese pizza? That's too much carbs, isn't it, though? Like, that's the problem with fries or mac and cheese on pizza. It's like it's viable, but it's so much. Like, unless we're using, like, noodles in the dough, but that would make the dough kind of gummy and weird. That's a little too cursed, I think. But yeah, it's literally called Hot Takes While Crab Bakes. So I hope you enjoyed my hot takes and that you're not too baked. Yeah, we'll figure this out before the next stream, or the next cooking stream specifically. Cheesy bread, pretty normal. Mac and cheese might work. Yeah, cheesy bread is, oh my gosh. Wait, I just realized something kind of goofy. I'm all the way back here! You can still see me! That's weird. Alrighty, good night, everybody. Waves. Oh, I'm so sorry, that sounds disgusting. Oh, I can't wait to be completely over this cold. I'm so close. Night, y'all. Night. I got a bunch of bread to eat. Oh boy, that was 3 hours. Holy moly, I'm surprised the battery didn't give out on this. Was that 3 hours? Yeah, that was 3 hours. Holy moly.